Good morning. It is time for a High Five Tuesday, and it's very rainy outside, so I'm definitely not going to be outside with the high five today. But I want to continue a little bit from yesterday. And, you know, I was reading the Patriots Bible. I'm just engrossed in it right now. I don't know. You know, it's just the times that we're living in. We have to stand up and be bold and courageous. I'm thinking about the pastors up in Canada that are arrested, brought in the street, and just dragged into the police car because they had church. Now, in March 23rd, 1775, Patrick Henry spoke the famous phrase, "Give me liberty or give me death," to arouse the Second Virginia Convention to arms against the tyranny of Britain. And he noted, "We have done everything that could be done to avert the storm that is now coming upon us." You know, during those times that the British would break into your house and just search for everything in a house. They would have seize the patriots without any cause. There was no cause. The confiscation of their firearms, and on and on. And I want to read to you, and keep in mind that Hebrews 11 says, by faith we do this. By faith we vote. By faith we pray for our leaders. By faith we pray for our country. But I want to read to you about a Lutheran minister. Lutheran were very strong back in those days, strong for righteousness, strong for the truth. Indicative of the spirit of 1775, the Lutheran pastor, John Peter Gabriel Muhlenberg, preached a sermon on Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. Concluding the message, he declared, "In the language of the Holy Writ, there is a time for all things. There is a time to preach and a time to fight, and now is the time to fight." He then threw off his clerical robes to reveal the uniform of a Revolutionary Army officer, not just soldier. That afternoon, at the head of 300 men, he marched off to join General Washington's troop and became colonel of the 8th Virginia Regiment. You know, ministers back then were not afraid to take a stand. Not at least men like this. And today there are people that are not afraid to take a stand. But some people are, when you're around family members, you walk in love. You don't sit and talk politics, because a lot of times Jesus warned us that there would be households against each other, sisters against sisters, brothers against brothers, and so forth. So not everyone is going to agree with you. But see, the thing is, it's not about politics. It's not about politics. I can't remember. I think my friend Nettie said, because I was talking one day about, I was at the kitchen sink in 2013. She said it was 2013. And I was worshiping as I was washing the dishes. And I was worshiping to Paul Wilbur's new CD, Thy Great Name. And all of a sudden the Lord spoke to me so strong, and he said, "There will be war." And I mean, it was so strong that I started shaking and wondering what to do, wondering, do I seek cover? Do I go hide in the bathtub? What do I do? And there's no storm shelters. There was no bomb shelters around here. And so, but then he started speaking to me very kindly, and he said, "But it's not what you think. This war will be between light and darkness, and those in the light will be safe." So do Hebrews chapter 11, by faith, pray for this country. Call those things out as though they were. Remind God of his word about leaders, and pray for those kind of leaders. Pray for removal of people that are come to steal, kill, they're siding with the enemy that wants to steal, kill, and destroy. But pray in faith. And if you have to watch the news, I don't watch the news. I watch the good news. And if you have to watch the news, speak to your television, speak back to it and said, no, not on my watch. And pray in faith and make much of the blood. You know, this war is not going to be between light and darkness. This war is not going to be normal, like bombs falling. This is a war between light and darkness. And this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. God bless you. Bye-bye.